Hi, we're going to do a little flow for 10 minutes. So come and stand at the top of your mat and feel that your feet are grounded into the floor. Pelvis is above your feet. You're going to lift your arms up, take your hands behind your head, give yourself some lift off through the back of the neck. Close your eyes a moment, feel that length through the spine. Take a breath here. Exhale, blink open your eyes and release your arms all the way down by your side. You're going to take another breath in, lifting arms up. As you exhale, soften down, bend your knees, release the back of the neck. You're going to inhale, halfway lift, look up. And then exhale, place your hands on the ground. You're going to step your right foot back into a lunge and pop that knee down on the ground if that's comfortable for you, or keep it straight, whichever you prefer. We're going to use the hands to bring the torso up, lengthen through the spine. Going to inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, place your hands down to the ground, and then keeping your right hand into the floor, straighten up that right leg, and then left arm's going to reach up towards the ceiling. Take a breath. Exhale, place that hand back down. Right knee comes down to the floor. Bring your left knee down to the floor. Tuck your toes, push your hands into the ground. Either stay where you are with your knees down, weight coming over your hands, or see if you can float your knees up. Take a breath. Exhale, knees come down, untuck toes, roll down through the torso, all the way to your belly. And then slide your hands a little forward. Pubic bone pushes into the ground. Breathing in, float up. Exhale, roll back down, tuck your toes. And then push the pelvis back. And we're going to come into Maya. So elbows are out to the side, nice and long through the back of the neck. Tailbone is lifted high. Take a breath. And exhale, lengthening spine. One more breath. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding breath, slowly open ribs. Keep lengthening through the tailbone and the back of the neck. Take a breath in. Exhale, untuck your toes, sit back towards your heels in child's pose. Come up onto your fingertips. Take a breath into the back of your ribs. And exhale. One more breath. Exhale, flatten the palms, roll through the spine. Bring your feet back to parallel. Take a breath. As you exhale, press the pelvis up as you push through your hands and your feet. Nice long spine here. Feel that your heels are pushing down to the floor, lengthen through the back of the neck. If you want to, you can pedal out your legs, pushing one heel down and then the other, just loosening out through the hamstrings and the calves. And then once you evened out, come back to heels pressing down, tailbone is high. Take a breath. And exhale. One more breath. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding breath, slowly grow your ribs open. Keep long through the waist, keep lengthened through the back of the neck. When you're ready to, take a breath in. Exhale, you're going to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling and then take a big step with that right foot forward. Come over your hands. Feel here that you can rock a little forward and back. Breathing in, forward and pressing back. One more time. And pressing back. And then soften that left knee. Take a giant step forward with that left foot. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, release the head, soften into the shape. Inhale, lifting arms all the way up. Come to prayer above your head and down through the center of the chest. Again, close your eyes. Feel the drop of the tailbone, the openness through the chest. Take a breath. And then exhale, blink open your eyes, release your arms down by your side. Okay, we're going to take that the other side. So breathing in, lifting arms up. Exhale, soften, hands come down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, you're going to step your left foot back this time. Again, either knee down or up. You're going to feel into this lunge. And then taking your hands up onto your front thigh. I'm going to breathe in, lifting arms up. Exhale, place the hands back down. Straighten out that left knee. Left hand comes to the floor. right arm up towards the ceiling. Take a breath. If that's uncomfortable for your head to look up, you can always look down at your bottom hand, breathing in. And exhale, coming back. And then again, placing 2 knees on the ground, come forward over your hands. You can either stay here if you want to come up into plank, take a breath. Exhale, engage abdominals, lengthen to float up. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees come down, roll back down through the belly, coming all the way down. So pubic bone into the ground, all 10 toes are grounded. We're going to inhale, float up. And then see if you can float your hands up, keeping long through the lower back. Float back down, tuck toes, and press the pelvis back. This time, if you want to come into Isis, take your hands a little further apart, let your forehead find the mat. If you prefer Maya for your shoulders, go ahead in that pose. We're going to take an apnea here, breathing in and exhale. Take one more breath. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding breath, grow your ribs open. Think of that umbrella action of the rib cage, the length through the tailbone, length through the back of the neck. Take a breath, exhale, bring your hands closer in towards your head. Push through your hands, push through your feet, lift the pelvis. Heels pressing down towards the ground, tailbone is high, shoulders are wide. Take a breath in. Exhale, lengthen the back of the neck. One more breath. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding breath, slowly open ribs. Think of lengthening through the back of the neck as your arms frame your head. Take a breath. Exhale, you're going to lift your left leg up this time. Take a giant step through with that left foot. Again, either knee down or up. And then once you're finding your way into that stretched leg position, you can take the rock forward. You could do the same thing with your knee on the ground. Probably easier up on with a straight leg. Just taking a few rocks forward and back. And then take a giant step forward with your right foot in towards your left. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, release the head down. And then inhale, floating arms all the way up. Come back to prayer through the center of the chest. Lengthen through the spine. Shoulders are wide. Take a breath. And exhale. And drop your arms down by your side. Blink open your eyes. We're going to take a giant step with the left foot back into warrior 2. So making a wide position here, reaching through your hands. Feel that your pelvis is possibly a little on the diagonal, but it's really in between your 2 legs, in between your 2 feet, reaching through your arms. We're going to inhale, straighten the front leg, and then exhale, bending and reaching through the hands. And again, inhaling up, and exhale, reach. One more time. And exhale, reaching. And then from here, your right hand's going to reach forward, lengthening up and over, breathing into your right ribs, breathing in here. As you exhale, fold forward, your right forearm's coming to your right thigh, left arm is reaching up overhead. And try feel that your left heel can press into the floor, left fingertips reaching away. Take a breath. And then exhale, come back into warrior 2. You're going to straighten the leg up, turn your right toes in, turn your left toes out, and again, bending. And again, find this position here. So hip bones maybe a little off into the diagonal. Feel that reach through your hands, reach through the arms. We're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward. Again, inhaling up. Exhale, forward. One more time, inhaling up. And exhale, forward. Reaching left arm. Come up and over. Think of breathing into those left ribs, breathing in. And exhale, folding forward over the left side as you reach your right arm. Again, pressing that right outer border of your foot into the heel all the way down into the ground. Breathing in. Exhale, come back into warrior 2. Straighten up through that left leg. And bring your toes facing forward. Take your hands to your hip bones, breathing in. Exhale, stretching forward. Either keep your hands onto your thighs, onto the lower leg or down into the floor. And if you're into the floor, see if you can sit your pelvis back as you reach your fingers forward. You can always soften the knees if that feels better for you. Just breathing into wherever you have some stretch. And exhale. One more breath. Exhale, walk your hands back closer in. You can heel toe your feet a little closer together. Bend the knees, roll up through the spine. And then bring your feet a little closer. We're going to take Temis, another pose using an apnea. Bring your hands together in prayer, get your shoulders nice and wide, and then soften your knees a little bit out to the side as you lengthen through the spine. I'm going to take a breath. Exhale, grow taller through the spine. Take one more breath. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding breath, slowly open ribs. Press your hands away. Lift them up slightly, push through the heel of the hands. Really good. Take a breath. Exhale, come all the way back up. Come a little more narrow still. We're going to come down into goddess squat. If you need some support, you can always use your hands behind you, or you can pop some cushions or blocks underneath your heels. We're going to take a breath in, lift the arms up. As you exhale, dropping the pelvis down. You can either come into your squat if this feels okay for you, or take your hands behind you and give yourself some support. Wherever you are, see if you can lengthen the spine. Take a breath and exhale. Take one more breath. Exhale, take your hands behind you. Come and sit. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together. Take hold of your ankles, take a breath in. As you exhale, lengthen forward, and then take your hands to the ground. Take one more breath. Exhale, soften. Release the head into the floor. Feel that your body can be heavy into the ground. Take a breath. Exhale, slowly roll back up through the spine, coming all the way up and tall. We're going to take one more apnea. Come and lie down on your back. You can either hold underneath your thighs and roll down, or roll down onto your side and onto your back. And we're going to take Aphrodite, so bringing your feet quite close in. Feet are flexed. You can have this starting with your arms down by your side or arms back behind you. Feel that reach through the fingertips. Take a breath. And exhale. One more breath. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding breath, slowly grow your ribs open. Push your heels into the ground, float the pelvis up. Keep ribs open and slowly lower the pelvis down. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Bring your feet a little closer towards each other. Bring your arms down by your side. Rock the pelvis side to side. And then either straighten out your legs or keep them bent, whichever feels better for you. Just for a moment, place your hands on your body wherever you want to. Take a breath in. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. And then when you're ready to bend your knees in, roll onto your side and make your way back to seated. Come and find your sit bones. Roll your shoulders down your back and close your eyes, feeling that you are standing into your sit bones. Nice and open through the front of the chest, tall through the crown of the head. Take a breath here. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. When you're ready to slowly blink open your eyes and you're done, I'll see you next time for the next little segment. Take care.